Welcome back to Showcase. Today, we're going to be taking a look at Transformers animated Motormaster, Wild Rider, Breakdown, Dead End, and Dragstrip, the component members of Menasor. But before we get started, big thanks to Firelord2047 for requesting this video. If you have any requests, leave them down in the comments and I'll try and get to all of them. For weapons, Dead End has his exhaust cannons, and Menasor has his arm cannons. Moving on to transformation, starting with Motormaster, bring his head in, arms in, legs up, and we have Motormaster in his truck mode. Next, Dead End, lay him flat, head in, arms into place, legs up, hood out, bring the roof out, bring the back of the car out, finally bring the wheels down and we have Dead End in his car mode. Next, Wild Rider, lay him flat, head in, back of the car out, arms in, legs up, roof out, and we have Wild Rider in his car mode. Next, Dragstrip, lay her flat, head in, arms in, legs up, hood down, roof into place, bring the spoiler out. Finally, bring the wheels down and we have Dragstrip in our car mode. Next, Breakdown, lay him flat, head in, hood out, arms in, legs up, spoiler out, wheels down. Finally, bring the exhaust around and we have Breakdown in his car mode. Finally, Menasor has a trailer mode, lay him flat, head in, legs up, arms in, bring the wings into place, and finally bring the wheels down and we have Menasor in his trailer mode. Moving on to the lore I've written for these guys in my series, Siege World. These guys weren't the first Decepticons, they weren't even the second, they were just the newest in a long line of Decepticon car combiners. This iteration of the group all consisted of 5 bots, who had all been recruited from the Decepticons' military not long after the Fifth Great War. They were all reformatted with the ability to combine, made to resemble the first team of Decepticons, and renamed Motormaster, Wild Rider, Breakdown, Dead End, and Dragstrip after the first group's members. Unlike their predecessors, these Decepticons were much smaller, so they weren't cut out for frontline combat. Instead, they were sent to the Decepticons' intelligence division and placed under cover in Autobot space. As cover for their extensive intelligence gathering missions, they were sent to Autobot colonies as a traveling stunt show. As they gained fame, they began traveling to more and more important colonies, with the end goal of assassinating high-ranking Autobots. For a little over a year, they were successful in their mission, often carrying out the assassinations during their stunt shows. In the middle of large stunt shows, a member of the group would slip away and take out their target. While the assassinations were meant to be discreet, some members would disregard stealth and take out the targets in any way possible. Wild Rider, the group's pyrotechnics expert, would rig the VIP booth with explosives. Dragstrip, the hothead of the group, would go on a bloody rampage, killing the Autobots' guards before killing the bot himself. Dead End actually took stealth into account, often poisoning his targets. Breakdown tried his best to carry out the assassination stealthily, but something always went wrong. When he tried poisoning, the wrong bot would drink the tainted energon. When he tried explosives, he wired it wrong and blew himself up. And when he tried sniping from a distance, he just couldn't hit his shots. But in the end, he would always manage to take out his target, just not in the way he intended. Finally, there was Motormaster. Unlike the others, when he was up to carry out the assassination, he would wait till the show was over, inviting the target to a private after-party, and killing them there, then taking their body when they leave the colony and dumping it in space along the route to the next show. But after too many high-profile assassinations, the Autobots' police forces began investigating the Decepticons, culminating in a raid on the Decepticons' latest show held in Iacon. In the middle of the main event, a police task force led by Jetfire raided their tent. The Decepticons were surrounded on all sides, and Jetfire and his forces were closing in to arrest them, but before they were apprehended, they combined into Menasor and managed to escape their tent. But Jetfire was prepared. He had over 50 bots outside ready to assist in the arrest. Menasor ran from street to street, trying to find some way to escape, but eventually, he was cornered. They knew they couldn't be captured, so they went down fighting. Wild Rider was the first to be killed, forcing the group to uncombine. Next to go was Dragstrip, being shot as he charged towards a group of Autobots. Then Dead End, who was shot in the side, and before he could be apprehended, he shot himself in the head. Breakdown, seeing the rest of his team die, began trying to surrender, but before he could, Motormaster grabbed him and shot him in the back. Motormaster then charged forward, but was gunned down before he could kill any more Autobots. Moving on to the writing process, Usually when I write these, I need to come up with a story and a character for the bots in the videos, but the Stunticons were surprisingly easy to do. The animated versions may look like the G1 guides, but they are surprisingly different and have a very unique story. So when it came to fitting these guys into Siege World, I didn't need to make many changes. The major changes were just making them into a combiner, and changing their objective from breaking Megatron at present to assassinating high-ranking Autobots. Honestly, these guys were perfect for this week. The past couple videos have all been very time consuming and have some big projects coming up. So it was nice to have an easier one this week. Anyway, I hope you guys like the lore. And that's animated Motormaster, Wild Rider, Breakdown, Dead End, Dragstrip, and Menasor. Just like all their bot contoids, these guys are recolors of other animated bots. Motormaster from Prime, Wild Rider from Lockdown, Breakdown from Rodimus, Dragstrip from RC, and Menasor was recolored from Wingblade Optimus. I hope you guys liked the video, and if you did, leave a like, and maybe even subscribe, because next time we're going to be taking a look at G1 Megatron and Soundwave.